All right, we are live on Facebook. Northern Michigan Dragway Facebook page. Go on there. Like her up, make some comments, share it. It says you're live, we're building an audience for you. We've got a hell of an audience here. 270 race cars here Friday night at the Blue Oval Battle. $272 to be exact. I'm talking the microphone while I'm looking at my phone. Top Doorslammer, qualifying session 2, Heath Bates, Twin Lakes, 65 Pontiac Tempest for Heath's Automotive. Here we go. Hold on, Heath. Shuts off at 6:27, 93 miles per hour. Dan Bryant's, the GTX. I believe he's from Algonac, Michigan. Got to do better than a 5:49 to get in the field. So Mopar 546, he's in. 129 miles per hour. Purge the nitrous, Ron Brow from Belmont, 64 Nova for Grand Rapids Machine Repair. They had a hard launch last time, carried them out there. Brow, 64 Nova, 601 on that one, 113. I don't think the nitrous engaged. John Kudzik, 92 Camaro next. Lenox, Michigan, 702 cubic inches. The Auto Hospital sponsor for the No Box Bracket Challenge. What's next? Juniors? Let's get next round juniors on your way up to the lanes. Juniors, next round, bring them up. I believe it's round 4. John Kutzik on a good one, 5:08. That's your number 1 qualifier. 5:08 at 144 miles per hour. Number 1 qualifier, 5:08. I believe the other 2 were 5:09 if I remember right. Here comes Bill Hikus. Bill Hikus from Beulah, 1980 Chevy Monza. He's the owner of Hikus Body Shop over in Honor. 468 big block, blowing Chevy. Facebook question, do we have to have the car inspected to run there? Of course. Bill. Running down through there, 577, 123. Hi, Greg Kish. Hi, Travis. Hi, Mark Strong. Here comes Johnny Swango. He was our number 1 qualifier at the 6th annual Bowtie Challenge, our first ever top door slammer event. He also went on to win the event. He was running around 460 to 470 at that event. I believe his best pass was actually a 459. He qualified with a 459. Track record is 455. Swango from Grand Blanc, 63 Pontiac Le Mans, 540. I believe it's an Oldsmobile motor, 540, Keith Black, Olds. Robin Racecraft Engines, Skinny Kids Race Cars, and Lang Transmissions, sponsors. Pass there, right side, 502. New number 1 qualifier. 502 at 143.49 miles per hour. Once again, we need our juniors, round 4 to the staging lanes. How many's left in that juniors?
I don't know.
should know exactly. 4, yeah. 6 remain, okay. 6 juniors remain. Force Engineering, Junior Eliminator, round to 4 to the lanes now, please. Last call. Here comes Greg Seeger. 79 Camaro, Wyoming, Michigan, small tire machine. Miss you too, Steve. Alright, purge the nitrous. Greg Sear, 79 Camaro, Sear Schultitas Racing, Wyoming, Michigan, for Go Fast Productions. .564 at 122. Getting there. That car up tomorrow night will be at a grudge race. Last call, Jeremy Rose. Scheduled grudge match tomorrow night, undisclosed amount of cash. Here comes Chad Sherman. Chad Wolverine, Michigan, up by the bridge. I believe he was 560 on his first pass. Top Doorslammer qualifying attempt. Trying to get under that 549. Good hard launch. Might do her. Cruises through 559, 122.17 miles per hour. A couple more back in the lanes here. Frank Piltz, I see back there. And the Mustang, Sean Nagy. Pro trophies after this one? After juniors? I think that's the next in the rotation. Yeah. Next up, Frank Piltz, 90 Trans Am. Cadillac 90 Trans Am, 567 Chevy for power. Piltz Well Drilling. He's a semi-finalist at the Top Doorslammer Shootout, the Bowtie Challenge. I believe he ran a 5:21 on his first pass, something like that. I don't have the qualifying sheet here in front of me. Good launch there, 111 60-footer. He runs through with a 5:27 at 137 miles per hour. And hugging that center line down there. Kept her on pedal to the floor. Nice run, 5:27 at 137. Ellen Rose says, "Go Frank." And looks like our final qualifying attempt here. Got our juniors up after this, and then we'll go into Pro Trophy round 2. Sean Nagy, Houghton Lake, track record holder, Doorslammers. Set it here just 4 weeks ago at the Mopars Against the World. Must be a lag there, Michael. He just says, "Where's the Ford?" Where's the Fords? "158 miles per hour at Mopars Against the World." Sean Nagy, new track record. Passed the former track record held by a car out of Ohio. ET record is 455. That's still held by an Ohio entry. All right, here we go. Sean Nagy. He's looking to go straight down the track there. Got off it. Battling some power issues there last night. He's on a good one there, 105 60-footer. That'll wrap up our second qualifying session. We'll update the qualifying sheet for tomorrow. We'll have one more qualifying attempt tomorrow. Get ready to go back into our juniors. Yep, we're ready for juniors. We're bringing them out. Let's bring our first pair out to the lane. Six racers remain here in our junior class. Round 4 for our junior eliminator, Force Engineering Juniors, 40-mile lap from Bay Lane. 96 junior racer, complete auto repair, exhaust specialist. Emma Helsel, the opponent. Points later, Emma. 308. She's from Lake City with an 8 flat dial in. Points for losers this round. Winners go on to the semifinals. And also gets the win. Lane 803 on the 8 flat. Pro Trophy, round 2 of the station lanes. This is just round 2, right? Pro Trophy, round 2. Bring them up. John Root, the Evil Twin, Brookman. James Vanderbrook, I think it's performance lane, 1140 dial. The Vanderbrook truck in machine. Once again, auto body complete, pro trophy, bring them right up.
Don't deal with it. I'm gonna try to go up to the manual for the shoe box. They've been on there all day. In June, like that, 123 days, he's got a kid right on track.
Yeah.
480s, 450, that was regular. 459.
Well, he's got that big he's not running quite right or something.
Might be in the motor.
Yeah. Gonna be a win right side. Vanderbrook trucking machine moving on. Patrick Boris, the opponent for Aaron's Repair Shop. Patrick's got to try and take this win to hold on to his Byron. And he's got it. He takes the win, heads to the semifinals, and holds on to his Byron. Patrick Boris, with 3 racers left, he'll have the Byron to the final. All right, ready to go, pro trophy. Trophy round 2. Got Samantha Sarnowski 85 Mustang. Pat Waters, C. Peterson's Unstrucking and Excavating. Shadalza 834 for the Fords. Toby Hamilton, 2000 Kawasaki from Kopish. 895. Representing the world. Here we go. Samantha Sarnowski, 009. 200 light for the fight. Light way out front, breaking out. Left lane takes it, 839 and 80 miles per hour. The 009 winning light. Win for the Blue Opals. Score sheet here. 32 all, folks. 32 all. They're all tied up. There's Chevys here. Got Linsky, Tobin Kerbach. Let's get into first. 183 to a 100. Got Drool race team. Scott Galinsky moving on to round 3. Yeah, Ellen, he's still in it. Andrew Heineck, 69 Dart, interlock and left lane. 759 dial. We're here at Pro Trophy, round 2. Nolan Blanchard, 84 Monte Carlo. Benzonia, 662 dial. Wow, we've got a good one here. 015, 021. Who's got it dialed in? It's going to be Andrew Heineck, 762 on the 59.
Doing this Friday race, I do both days.
We should start at least one
First spectators will be here at 12.
Which they don't care from 4 o'clock if their reporters go down when they start watching.
It is getting cold that night.
opponent not able to make the call here. I believe it's the Mustang. That's what it is. Mid-Michigan transmission Mustang, I think. That's 670, taking the win, 99 miles per hour. Ford Thunderbird, playing well. 602 dial in, taking on Scott Labby. A snowmobile. Labby's handyman service, Cadillac. Scott dials at 694. Anybody's race, slight advantage to the sled. The car got by him though, 605 on the 02. The Ford takes the lead. Ford takes the lead. Ford versus Mopar in this one. Louis Gravel from Reed City, 72 Maverick. Ford's winning 33-32. Got somebody just commented on Facebook. I'm in Japan from Arcadia. I'm watching the racing in Japan. But he must be stationed overseas. Andy Stevens, Red Lake Dart. $59, she's leaving first. Ford gets it. We're back tied up. For the Mopar. Who he was supposed to race, because I thought this was the one they figured would go. Oh, Pete couldn't make the call. Is he off to the side over here or something? Oh, I see. Posters in the way. Here we go, Dustin Cesaro, 89 S10, Shorty Nuts Racing, Cesaro Motorsports, BU Finals Design. 698 dial, double bonus, the Ford. John Levere, 2003 Mustang. 830. Better like going with beer, but not by much. Ford reclaims the lead. 34-33. Ford goes up. Haven't seen Stacy Bigelow, no. Jim Evans, Don Oliver, our next pair. Lead on the 31. Jim Evans, the points leader. I don't remember what he did first round. He might still be able to buy back some. Stevens back third round. Kyle Kidder, Frankfurt. Chief Comanche, take on Code Blue Ron Mallison. Mustang for the Fords. On the 38, 17 thousandths margin of victory. Would go into the world. Now we're tied back up at 34. Ford versus Pontiac on this one. Greg Kish, 68 Mustang, Shelby Township, 687 dial in. Dennis Gilman, 82 Firebird. Olson Road Racing, Bike Shop, Muffler Man, racer out of Bear Lake, 1,724. Rose Trophy, round 2 action. gets it. Kish, 692 at 95 miles per hour. He had the light there, 029 to an 065. Ford reclaims the lead, 35 to 34. Fords are up. Ford versus Chevy here. David Evans, 72 Monte Carlo. From Benzonia, take on Scott Dankert. Ross Gommon, 64 Fairlane. Identical 099 reaction time. We're tied back up at 35. 35 wins for Ford, 35 wins for the world. Rory Vick, 72 Nova, the Rally Sport out of Riley, Michigan, 670 dial. Jim Bacon, 79 Z28 from Luther, 630 dial. Finish line, it's going to be a double breakout win going to Rory Vick, 671 on the 70. There's actually, he is above. Right, let's roll down. Ford versus Chevy here. Burtonmore from Manistee, Little River Casino. Moore's Horsepower Garage, Old School Racing Nova, 71 to the 733 dial in. Big on Larry Tennant. New Era, Michigan, 79 Mustang. We're tied up at 35. Who's going to take the lead, World or Ford? Better light going forward. Larry Tennant by 8 thousandths of a second. The Ford gets it. $36 to $35. Fords go up. Mike Bishop. Left lane, the Ford Fairmont. Thompsonville racer. Dials in. I believe that's Mike anyway. It's definitely a Ford. Definitely not as old good though. 9 flat for the Ford. Wayne Henschel, Chevy with 725. The racer out of Harrison, the Camaro. Much better light going to the Camaro. Right side. Finish line is going to be the right lane taken. 727 and 93. Henschel moving on. 36 all. Back and forth and back. 36 apiece here in the Blue Oval Battle 4. Scott Swander from Benzonia for April Ray Photos, Thurlby Auto and Honor. 130 Racing. The Mopar, the 930 dial, and Michael Todd. The Camaro on a Burton. 000 reaction time for Todd. Finish line. Didn't get it though. Mopar takes the win. 930 right on the dial in with a 0. So left lane was perfect ET on the dial. Right lane was perfect reaction time, but ran a couple tenths off for the loss. Chevy's up now, Phil Gunther. 84 Monte Carlo from Beulah. 907. Taking on Dan Snyder, 64 Impala from Harrison. Just a little bit sideways machine. It's going to be a win for Dan Snyder. 722 on the 21. 600th margin victory for the just a little bit sideways machine. Ronald Melnick, 94 Polaris Indy, the sled out of Ubley. 695 dial-in, taking on the Ford, Bonnie Nichols. The 06 Mustang. Gobles, Michigan, 879. She's going to leave first. takes the lead again, 37 to 36. 891 to 76 miles per hour, Bonnie Nichols, Mustang. Moving on. 200's margin of victory, good race. Next up, Steven Savage, 81 Cutlass from Fountain. Take on Nick Rizik, Lake Hand, 96 Buick Roadmaster. Oh, left lane going red. F4, or whatever you gotta do, F, start 3. Yeah. So right lane's gonna get the win. What is this, F6 you guys to start over? 41 at 83 miles per hour. Harold Murphy, the 91 GMC Jimmy, left lane, the Soul Seeker. Caliba, that was with an 866. John Neiman, Bannister, Michigan, 85 Camaro. Yeah, that guy was trying to get back in time to station. That was funny. Can't fault him for trying. GM's up now. Dan Smith, Belmont, Michigan, 71 Camaro. That was a 691. 87 Trans Am, Zachary Danker. Roscommon, 720 dial-in. Bracket 1's up next, Ellen. But it's going to be Dan Smith getting the win by 200. Running closer to the number. Here's Bob Bushin, 75 Malibu from Whitehall. 990 dial, 815 dial for Ken Hansen, Crystal, Michigan, Impala. Good light left lane, even better light left. Going to be Hansen, 859 on the 58. 6,000th margin of victory going to the right lane Impala. What a race. Left lane had an 027, right lane had an 013, and it came down to 6,000 the finish line. There's Phil Anderson, taking on Rick Jones. Jones with the light, double 05. By 4,000ths of a second. Next up, Mark Smith. 81 Camaro. 688 dial-in. Brian Kafer. The Malibu from St. John's. A 594 dial-in. Baby got back. Problems with the Malibu. Smith out in front. Takes the win, 692 on the 88. Terry Bendock now. Kingsley Cakes machine for the 72 Nova, 804 dial. Cody Raymer, 85 S10, Temperance, Michigan. Beautiful little truck there. 720 dial. 69 Chevelle, the 682 dial in. Taking on Dylan Brow, Belmont. Racer. 66 Chevy 2, 583 dial in. Carbone, 98 Firebird. Richmond, Michigan, 645 dial. Adam Runsman, Stanton, Michigan, 68 Camaro, 772 dial in. Red light, 4 in the left lane. Right lane gets it, 766 on the 72. James Persinger, 79 Cadillac Fleetwood, Free Soil, 798 dial in. Gary Bowman, 77 Cutlass 442, the Olds. Out of East Tawas, 690 dial. Red line, the Oldsmobile gets the win. Except for juniors. Down to 3 there. Scott Healy, 87 S10 Blazer, Indian River, 770 dial in. Andy Chester from Calva, 78 Sunbird, 658 dial in. Chuck Marlette, the Byron. Better light going to Andy Chester, 85 to a 16. Right on the dial with the 00. Scott Healy, perfect ET run, right straight across the board. He dialed 770. He went 7.7000. Perfect ET run, getting the win there. And he needed it because it was a 9-foul margin of victory. He needed to go dead on to win the race. Here's Christina Marglet, 95 S10.